So thank you everybody so much for being here. To start off our meeting, we would just like to begin with our land acknowledgement. So I'm going to pass it over to Michelle.
Hello, everyone. We acknowledge that we're hosted on the lands of the Mississauga of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. We also acknowledge the enduring presence of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. Back to Joanna.
Thanks, Michelle. So yeah, everybody, welcome so much to our first ever year-end Zoom meeting. You know, this is typically a day where we celebrate on this day at this time, we celebrate our graduates. And while we are definitely here today to honor that, it also just felt right to all of us to bring as much of the school community together as we could. Just because not only have we not been able to be together, but it feels like more than ever, it's important to connect and sort of close off the year. So my name is Joanna Chambers. I'm the curriculum leader at Subway Academy 2. And I want to just quickly introduce all of my awesome colleagues. Rizwana Jaffrey, who is the principal of Alt 9, is here with us. If Rizwana, you just want to unmute your mic and say a brief hello so people can see you.
Hi everyone, it's an absolute pleasure to be joining you this morning, and I am so thrilled that so many of you were able to join. And I just want to quickly thank the staff, Joanna, and everyone who have made this possible. As you know, it was a crazy year, but you know, what a brilliant way to end the year, and I'm so pleased that you're able to join. And I congratulate all of the graduates, their parents, guardians, loved ones, anyone who's joining us today and anyone who couldn't, and also their teachers for a fantastic support system that has made this happen. Thank you.
Thank you. And then we have Michael Gergel, who is our vice principal, who many of you will already have met.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to graduation.
Emily Collette is our social worker. I don't see that Emily is here. And then we also have Krista Peterson, who is our itinerant resource teacher. Krista is somewhere, I think. Hey, Krista. And then obviously Daniela Valchich, our superstar office administrator. And then our teaching staff, Michelle Balsers, Leslie Kaskadin.
Hello.
And Lorraine and Chi-Chi Lamb.
Morning.
Okay, so just, you know, we will have the chance to speak more, but just a couple of Zoom tips before I pass it over to Mike for our admin to speak. Okay, so if I can just ask y'all to please keep your mics off, just in case there's any like ambient noise or feedback or animals, whatever. If you have a comment or something you want to share while somebody else is speaking, you are certainly welcome to put that in the chat. If you're having any technical issues, you can direct your chats privately to Leslie, and Leslie is sort of managing some tech stuff, so she's there for you. If you're muted and you want to temporarily unmute, you can just hold the space bar while you speak. Alternatively, there should be a strip at the bottom where you can unmute or then mute your mic. Additionally, you know, if you need some privacy, you know, please feel free to turn off your video. You will still, as many of you have already, you'll still be able to hear and see us. You know, Chi-Chi did mention that we're going to record this just because there are a number of people who are not able to join us and we want them to be able to see it. So that is about it. So later in our service, after I speak, and we always do this at our grad and it's really lovely, we're just gonna open the floor to all of you. And if anybody has any final thoughts, any gratitudes, any, I don't know, solutions for like, you know, global restructuring, then you can unmute. We just ask that you would raise your hand and we will try to find you and sort of call you out, and then you can unmute your mic and share. So if that covers most of the sort of housekeeping stuff, Then I'm going to pass over the mic to Mike, our vice principal.
Thank you, Joanne. I'd like to start by congratulating the graduates and reaching this milestone. It's not easy, especially this year, and unfortunately not everyone gets here. So allow yourself a little pride in this moment regarding your accomplishment. It was only 102 days ago, March break was just starting, and the schools were going to be closed for an additional 2 weeks, which continued to be stretched out to the end of the school year. You may know many of you have been presented with obstacles that may have prevented most people from reaching this point. Instead, you put your nose down and persevered. And as you probably heard before, I think this is one of the biggest strengths of alternative school students. The tough lessons that life has taught us made us stronger. We are resilient and prepared for what life has to offer next. I also want to thank you for who you are individually and collectively. Many of you know what it's like to sometimes struggle from day to day, and yet you'd be the first person to offer your support for someone in need. That not only demonstrates to me that you have each other's backs, but also reassures me that the world is not just a me, me, me place that we often see on TV and in the media. Finally, I wish I had some great words of wisdom to leave you with, but the truth is, I often learn more from you than you probably learn from me. So keep being the individuals that you already are, which is people who are caring, adventurous, understanding, loving, and loyal, and you'll be in good shape. On behalf of Secondary Alternative Schools West, or Alt-9, congratulations, graduates. We wish you the very best on the road ahead. And I'd like to pass it on to Leslie now.
Welcome all. Chi-Chi am I host. I'm going to share a slideshow, not only for graduates, but for the entire year. Shall I go ahead? Awesome. So some of you might be looking from very different devices, and hopefully you'll be able to see everything you need to. But don't worry, you would be able to access a link for this later, where even if you have seen it, you'll notice it'll be much better quality. And without further ado, I'm going to let this go.
Leslie, there's no sound.
Got it.
Leslie's
I
down.
forgot to click a box. One sec.
Sorry, folks, the music is just important because it's actually student-made music. So
Sorry, I'm in a weird shared view. Oh, we practiced this and everything. I'm going to stop sharing 1 sec. Here we go. Again, my apologies.
I'm only human. You look at me like you never knew that. You cut me deep and left me wounded, but I want you still. It's not on you, oh no, no. This love is ruthless. prove. The longer that I go, let go of what I know it's early on. So what you tryna do? I left my phone at home, and I'm in love with it. I hit the open road with nothing left to prove. The longer that I go, let go of what I knew. I left my phone at home. So what you tryna do? I know it's early on, and I'm in love with it. I with the drive and funds for fam feeding. Just how long can you stand between them? Won't be stepped on, I'm pushing back, perhaps less is more. Should've stopped, but he kept going. Those with low with the IQ tend to call me a dreamer. Soon as I get beside you, you might swing to believer. It's much different, pixels are giving you a bravado that I can't fuck with. And now you passing around a bottle of that such shit. The two combined are a truly new sign of these times we reside in. God of the water, could've thought I had it tried in. Glad that I brought it to the night, it's all tied in. If I'm too silent, you put me in asylum. If I'm too loud, you gon' probably use violence. But who am I to delegitimize what you trying to do? I'll give it up every time for you. Times two. I hit the open road with nothing left to prove. The longer that I go, let go of what I knew. I know it's early on, so what you tryna do? I left my phone at home, and I'm in love with it. I hit the open road with nothing left to prove. The longer that I go, let go of what I knew. I left my phone at home, so what you tryna do? I know it's early on, and I'm in love with it.
It's funny, I was cooking so I had to grab the takeout. You spotted my face, not talking about a breakout. Tossing my doubts, walking up beside the steakhouse, locking them out. The rest can wait up a stakeout, so stay for a while and not say goodbye. Cause my loved ones been dropping like flies. No need to run away, let's talk over my ties. Keep your eyes on the prize, they watch from the sidelines. Think I picked the wrong day to wake up late. I always got time to borrow. We could take the long way today. I don't got nothing to do tomorrow. I would be lucky to fuck with you. So what we gon' do here, what's the plan? We can get this money too, up to you. We ain't gotta leave it up to chance. But don't go turning it into something it's not. Why don't you treat it like today was all that we got? Just know that you get no notice for when it all starts, girl. But we can get lost, yeah, we can get lost. Use a breath of fresh air in a city full of smog. With the best dress wear, long hair, seen a shower drain clog. Shining red nose in the fog, you let it. So odd how I doze on a job with hoes. I'm boneheaded, I know I don't get it. With the Holy Ghost smoke, suppose we both met it. It's cold at home, you phone, I'm well on my way. Dashing through the snow with the dogs, I pull up and slay. She shake it like she shivering and make me reconsider things. I ain't really tryna throw no paper, that be littering. Little funny little things, the liquor kicking in till I'm illiterate. Missing words and I ain't even listening, so kiss the curb. I can't be pictured with bitches immature, they disappear. Fix on my purpose, not how you didn't worse, it didn't work. They gon' be talking about him and her, but you don't need to listen, they insecure.
Leslie, thank you so much for putting that together. I know it's so much work, and especially when we had an off year with not a ton of content. It was really, really nice to see all those faces. And, you know, especially we were really excited this year that the soundtrack could be student music. So there's a lot of talent amongst, you know, in this group. And it's really nice to be able to showcase it like that. So thanks to Eddie and Langston and Hank for giving us permission to use that. So I'm gonna just say a couple of things, and then when I'm done, invite y'all to do the same thing. I mean, I just want to start by thanking our admin, Rizwana and Mike, for just really being supportive of what we do at Subway, and always kind of being there to to let us do what we need to do to support you folks. So I just really want to acknowledge that we have leaders who care about our school and our program and believe in it, and that means so much. I want to thank the staff at Beverly for being really good neighbors. Each year I think we do a really good job of trying to establish connections with the students at that school, and it's really meaningful for us. And, I also just want to say that we are thinking of the families at Beverly, who are navigating, a pandemic with kids who have very special needs. And so our thoughts are with them. I want to thank the caretaking staff in our building who work hard and who also have like a hard task ahead of them as we try to think about coming back to school. And so I just want to say thanks in advance to them for that. And then of course, our itinerant staff, who are these sort of amazing people who like come in and just sort of take whatever it is that we throw at them. So Emily, our social worker, Krista, our resource teacher, Sylvana, who joined us later this year. And then also, Liz and Kaylee, our therapy dog. We are just grateful, many hands, do actually make light work. So thank you for just being a part of a group that communicates to our students that they're cared for. Daniela, thank you for all of the reminders, for the tough love, and just for like keeping us on track. I mean, Subway is a school literally unlike any other, and Daniela knows it better, I think, than any of us. It's a complicated place, and without you, it wouldn't work. So thank you so much. And of course, to my teaching colleagues and, your teachers, Michelle and Chi-Chi and Leslie, I am so grateful for, how tirelessly you all work, your insane flexibility, and, your deep care and concern for our students. And, also just what always stands out to me is just like a constant commitment to working together. And that means a lot to me. And I think it is a really amazing model for our students. For those of you who don't know this yet, Leslie, who will be off on a leave next year as part of her leave year for her 4 over 5. So she'll be back. And while it's hard for me to imagine Subway without her, I am really happy for you that you get to go off and just do your own thing for a little while. So you work exhaustively for Subway, and so I hope that you will take some time for yourself. Okay, my 5-year-old just got home, so I'm just gonna tell my mother that she needs to be quiet just a second. Mom, can you all hear that? Sorry. Can you?
While Joanna does that, maybe we should all thank her for everything she's been doing.
Sorry, guys. They literally just got home. Okay.
At the same time. That's pretty good. I know you do more of them.
So I was trying to think about what I wanted to say today, especially given that usually the theme is like really graduation focused. And so while that's certainly on my mind, I feel I've enjoyed my communications with you folks over email, and you have given me the feedback that it has been a nice exchange. And so I was trying to sort of think of something in the same vein. And I mean, really, when I really sat down and gave myself a minute, I mean, what just felt really clear to me was the fact that, that this moment in time has really laid bare the realities of the world that we live in. And I just feel like I wanted to talk about that a little bit. These sort of these truths that just sort of feel like we can't look away from anymore. I mean, the first that I want to acknowledge is, you know, the ways that with persistent and systemic effort, the ways that cruelty is waged on the bodies of Indigenous folks, people of color, and queer and trans bodies in our city, in our country, on this continent, and around the world. And, you know, we know this, and, you know, with more frequency, we have watched it. And I also know that people on this call and in our school experience it and feel it. And so it felt really important to me to just say that, you know, that is a reality that we can't look away from anymore. The other reality that really stuck out to me was the way that it seems like our planet has taken sort of this big, deep breath. And in the exhale has really shown us like her power and her beauty and her fierceness. You know, you like, please get outside, folks. I know some of you have been inside a lot, and it's not always, you know, we have to do that safely, but please get outside and look around. I mean, without planes, like the birds have reclaimed their sky. Without cars, it's a little easier to breathe. And, you know, with fewer of us out, humans sort of take up a lot of space. And so other living beings are quite boldly reclaiming space. I mean, I have a possum that is living in my backyard. I mean, I have seen wildlife in the city more than I have in my 40 years of being here. So, you know, we are certainly the Earth's creatures, but I think our time spent indoors has given it a bit of a break from our relentless exploits. I think COVID has really shown us that we are vulnerable, and that grief and loss are a part of life. And, you know, whether it's the loss of our school year or the loss of friendship or relationships, the loss of our hobbies, the things that we do, the places we go, and, you know, and loss of life. And, you know, suddenly we have nowhere to go but like within. And that default setting that a lot of us have of like avoiding or shutting down is not really an option. You know, we can't escape ourselves because we are with ourselves all the time. And, you know, to me, there has never been a time where it's been more clear that the work of taking care of ourselves, getting to know who we are and showing ourselves love is, you know, we have to do that before we do anything else. I think that COVID is showing us that we, you know, I hope we've learned that we need people. You know, relationships are hard, and I know that many of you and many of us have maybe been challenged in isolation in relationships that are especially difficult. So I want to honor that. But I also want to say that I think what's so clear suddenly is that community and the collective are critical. You know, we need to share what we have. We need to collaborate. We need to touch. We need to be loved, and we need to show love. You know, when I go out for walks, I see these things in windows all the time. Like, remember, we're in this together. And like, that's not a new idea. That has always been true. And I hope that going forward, these are the things that we hold on to. You know, another reality, and Mike talked about this for a second, and, you know, I'm almost done, is that you are brave. You are resilient, you are tough, and you are tenacious. I mean, school shut down, but you didn't stop. You know, it's funny, my mom's here with my daughter, and, you know, I remember when my daughter was born and I was kind of scared as a new mom, my mom said to me, Joanna, the life force is strong. And, you know, I'm really reminded of that right now. You know, please remember, especially grads who are like maybe feeling right now like they're going out into the world in this new way, like, we get to build the world that we want. It is hard and tireless work. And, you know, people with privilege like myself, we need to bear a heavier load for sure. But, you know, we have been stuck at home for 14 weeks. And, you know, we got to keep going even when we think that we can't. So the last thing I want to say about what has felt very real to me, what COVID has really laid bare, is like, there's so much joy. Like even, I mean, like full disclosure, I hate Zoom, but like what it means to me to see all of your faces popping up, being able to say hello and just connect and see you nestled, some of you in between your families or in your spaces. I mean, I can't quite describe it. Dropping groceries at your home, you know, and seeing that you guys were okay. Seeing your faces on screens is, you know, has been sort of hilarious. Hearing your voice on the phone has felt very reassuring. Taking grad pictures in alleyways with like mattresses in the background. Going for a walk one night on the phone with a friend, only to realize that suddenly I was witnessing a music video being filmed, and that when I looked actually more closely, the student standing in a moving lime green Jeep was actually one of our students. You know, those are moments which have reminded me of how much joy there is. You know, we have reconnected with you folks despite being very separate. Some of you have made progress like you've never made, like something has shifted for you in this. You know, you have earned credits, we have 36 graduates. Guys, we have fewer than 100 students. We have 36 graduates. That is huge. So please just hold all of that joy like so close, because there's a lot of hard stuff, but there is a lot of joy. So to our graduating students, to these 36, I just want to say that we honor you and your accomplishments. Our plan is to have some sort of celebration in the late fall, early winter, if it is permitted and we can do it safely. But for now, please know that like working with you and watching you grow has been like our joy. And we are so grateful for your trust and your patience with the process. And of course, like to the families of you know, and the support systems that our graduates have. We know that this has not been an easy road for you. What we often hear people say is that we never thought we would get here. And so I hope that for you, this can also be a moment where you feel a sense of joy and satisfaction and gratitude for yourself and all of the constant investment that you have made. So Leslie shared the slideshow with pictures of our grads, but I would just like to name the members of the Subway Academy 2 graduating class of 2020. So in order, our graduating students are Fahim Abdul, Mo Ahmed, Kevin Alman, Kinza Ansari, Skylar Belanger-Legris, Michael Bennett, Alexander Burkich, Alyssa Buckmeyer, Tara Curry, Langston Francis, Leggy Jang, Brianna Goddard, Courtney Hang, Ryan Hoxie Pilon, Marizeth Ibe Filon, Nicholas Jakubiak, Sharon Kashama, Kat Lee, Jamie Levitan, Avery Milani Stanley, Cardell McAfee, Jenny May, Michael Bennett, I already said Michael Bennett, sorry, shut up again, Charlie Miller, Lena Nazari, Rachel Oliveira, Henry Ross, Lauren Ross, Joya Scott Tabubongdang, Nashana Smith, Henry Steller, Rainer Taylor, Matt Thomas, Emma Vittoria, Bethany Wood Daly, and Katie Woodside. Congratulations, graduating class of 2020. It feels very funny to not hear people clapping, but anyhow. So what I am hoping is that if any of you folks have something that you want to say or share, or you just want to turn your mic on, please feel free to do that. And so if you want to just raise your hand and then I can sort of say your name and then you can unmute your mic, just in case you can't see everybody. Rizwana?
Well, I would love to see the graduates turn on their cameras if they don't mind. And I really would like us to all turn on our sounds and clap for them. Can we do that? If you're uncomfortable, obviously don't turn on your camera, but I would love to see their faces. Could we please?
As your principal's asking you.
I'm going to turn my camera off. I suggest we all turn our cameras off and let the graduates just show us. But then yeah, I'll be able to see you. So
Oh, look at those beautiful faces. Yay!
Hey! Woo.
you guys all deserve this. I think it's really important that we get a chance to see you. And I have to tell you how much I loved seeing your grad photos. I think we've started a new trend. We should ask students, and I know there are some photographers that do sort of photography related to something that you love. And, maybe we should ask students to pick a spot where they want to be photographed. It really represented, I just loved seeing you all. It was so beautiful. Thank you, Joanna, for making that happen. And you are phenomenal. I'm so proud of you. Oh, look, Manny's here.
So folks, if anybody wants to share something, please feel free.
Or if you check the chat, there's also a document you can type into, as well as kind words for each graduate that you can read later.
Thank you, Leslie. I forgot to share both of those things. Cardell, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
I'm just gonna make this quick. I know we didn't get to spend much time throughout the semester and with COVID and everything, and but I just want to say thank you to everyone for, like, I don't know, just being super kind and constantly caring. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, thank you so much for being kind. Bye from me and my amethyst.
Thank you, Cardell. Oh, Joyous, are you trying to put your hand up?
Yeah, I can go.
Go ahead.
Thank you, everybody, for everything that you've done. Thank you for motivating and supporting us through all of it. I know I thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. So thank you for the motivation and making sure that we got through this all.
You did indeed. Thank you. Nathaniel, did you want to share something? I just see something changing in your screen, but also no pressure if not. No, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, there's another screen of people that I maybe am not seeing if somebody's putting their hand up. If I'm missing you and there's just silence, please just feel free to unmute your mic and just go ahead and say something.
Hi, can I say something?
Yeah, go for it, Anthony.
I just want to congratulate Sharon. I'm so proud of you. I'm very glad she found a home at Subway, so I'm glad you took care of her. I'm so proud of you, and you deserve this more than anyone. So I miss you lots. Virtual hug.
Thank you, Anthony, so much for being here. That means a lot.
I'll say something if no one's going now. I just wanted to say I'm really going to miss you guys for a year. It was already scheduled for me to go on leave, and then it's like, oh, kind of already not at school. So it felt really weird to think I won't get to say goodbye to people in person. But if possible, I will be visiting if they let me in the building. So if any of you are there, I'll see you there. And don't be a stranger. You're always one of us.
I can't, some people have little yellow hands, but I can't tell if that's like a hand up or if it's a clap. So like I said, if anybody wants to speak and I'm not calling you, please just unmute your mic and go for it.
Layla, did you want to speak? Hi. Do you have me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Hi. I was clapping actually, but I would like
Okay.
to say something as well now that you called my name. I really, really want to thank all staff, everybody at Subway too. It's just you guys changed our life. You guys changed Lena's life, and I'm so happy that we got to this school, and this is a very emotional time for me. And I don't know, I'm sorry, Lena, if I'm embarrassing you, but I'm so happy. And thank you, Joe, and Chi-Chi, and Michelle, and Leslie, everybody who supported Lena, and all the other students. Congratulations to everyone. And I'm so happy. So it was a clap, but thank you for calling my name to say how I feel, and just to show my gratitude.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying that. Come on, folks. See, it's good. It feels good to let it out. Just let it out. I can't see anybody else.
Joe, I'll go next.
Okay, great. Thanks, Chi-Chi.
So this was a very unusual time for all of us, but I wanted to mention that students, you may have thought that, you know, we were helping you, but I think in a lot of ways you kept us focused. You gave us a purpose. As much as we did not like teaching remotely, we found it challenging. Sometimes it felt very impersonal. One of the things that really stood out was the kindness that students showed for us. Always a kind word, how are you doing? And always very grateful. This is probably one of the hardest years we've had as teachers. I've been teaching a lot longer than my colleagues have. I can't imagine anything, you know, more alienating than being separated from students, colleagues, support staff. But, you know, my students really made the year. Hopefully I remember you guys for more than our COVID talks, but definitely I appreciate you. You made the difference. You know, carry that along to wherever you end up in the fall. Please stay in touch. And thank you.
Thanks, Chi-Chi.
And I just want to mention, I can see some people open the links in the chat, and one of them is a live document. So those of you who happen to be there, if you're like, I do want to write something in this, I just don't know now, that document will remain open and we can share it with others, and anyone can type in it later. You'll already see some thoughts from us teachers, but any of you can type in whatever you're feeling that you can't really put into words right now.
So if there's nobody else that wants to share anything, I'm just trying to look through. I've got 2 pages of faces and I don't see any hands up, but I also don't want to cut anybody off. No?
Oh, I'll say a little something, Joe. This is Emily, the social worker, and I didn't get to know all of you. But I tried to go around and just let you know that there's always support available. I will say, as you move forward, sometimes you're going to have to reach out even a little bit more, right? There's not necessarily someone walking around from table to table saying, hey, who wants to chat? But we are out there and there's always support available. So you have all done an amazing job to complete your high schooling under these circumstances, and I'm just so proud of all of you, and congratulations. And yeah, as you move on into your adult life, sometimes, you know, the next steps can be a bit confusing. I feel like we should do a whole class that if you leave high school and sometimes you go, oh my gosh, what do I do next? But there's always options, and if you're having challenges, please just reach out, and there's always another chance to keep building the lives that you're all working towards. So Great work, everybody, and all the best. And I hope you all have a great summer too. It's been a tough year, so now you get to actually have a little bit of a break.
Thanks, Emily. Anybody else? Brianna's just stretching. She's not raising her hand. Yeah, she's like, oh my gosh, she's calling my name. Okay. Okay, well, listen, let me just give you folks just a couple quick updates while I have you on the screen. I'm gonna send out an email, but just in case. First, report cards will be coming next week, so you'll get those soon. Anybody wanting to sign up for summer school, if you haven't done that yet, please let me know and I'm happy to facilitate that, okay? Returning students, please make sure if you haven't already, please sign up for courses for fall. If you don't have the form, then just reach out to me and I'll send it to you again. You know, September is still an unknown, but we will certainly be in touch with you as we have information. And, you know, parents, family, friends, graduating students, returning students, you know, 36 of you are leaving, which means we've got space. So, you know, if you feel like you know somebody who would really do well at Subway and who could really benefit from, you know, an independent study program with some pretty, you know, cool teachers, then please just give them my contact information. I would be happy to chat with them to see if Subway could be a good fit, okay? So, you know, I don't mean to make you our little salespeople, but, you know, go out and spread the good word, okay? We really appreciate it. So our last day of school is on Friday, and so you will hear from me again before then, but please, you know, feel free to reach out to us if you need us. But in closing, I just, you know, a reminder that we will also send out an email with the recording of this, with the grad slideshow, and with the document that where you can sort of share some feelings about the year. So
to your student email addresses. So parents, you'll have to ask your student to share that with you.
And the last thing, actually, thank you, Leslie, for reminding me. I just want to say one more time to graduating students, if you didn't read your email, please know that by the time September is rolled around, when you are leaving the TDSB, your TDSB accounts get deactivated. And what that means is not only will you not have access to your email, but you won't have access to your student Google Drive. So if there are any contents in there that you need, an email has been sent to you with to describe how to transfer those documents out. But please, if there's anything that you need in there, the summer is the time to get it out, okay? Okay, so to close, I found something in this book that we have at school. It's like a meditation, a book of meditations by Richard Wagamese called Embers, one Ojibwe's Meditations. And I was just flipping through it this morning and found something that felt really lovely. So I'm gonna finish with this and then we'll say goodbye. And I just want to wish you all, I mean, a happy summer for sure. I know that this is a different summer, and I hope that you will continue to find ways to take care of yourself, to find joy, and to be safe, okay? So all we have are moments. So live them as though not one can be wasted. Inhabit them, fill them with the light of your best good intention. Honor them with your full presence. Find the joy, the calm, the assuredness that allows the hours and the days to take care of themselves. If we can do that, we will have lived. So, Subway, I can't see half of your faces, but I can imagine them. Sending so much love and care to all of you. Congratulations, graduating students. I hope that we will see you in the new year. And don't be strangers, okay, everybody? And thanks to everybody for helping us put this together and have our first Zoom end of the year meeting. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Congratulations.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Congratulations, everybody.